Hello, my friends. Let me ask you this: have you ever prayed and wondered if anyone was truly listening? Today, we're going to explore how to believe in your prayers so deeply that they manifest real miracles in your life. When you think of prayer, what comes to mind? Is it words spoken in desperation, a ritual you follow, or something you turn to only when all else fails? Prayer is so much more than that. It's not about begging or pleading. True prayer is about feeling the reality of what you desire, as though it has already come to pass. The secret lies in understanding the power of belief. Belief is the engine that drives the creative process, and prayer is the tool that aligns your belief with the outcome you seek. The first step to believing in your prayers is to shift your focus from asking to experiencing. What does this mean? Instead of asking for something, you must feel as though you already have it. Let's say you're praying for healing. Instead of pleading to be healed, imagine yourself in perfect health. Close your eyes and feel the vitality in your body. Sense the energy flowing through you, the strength in every step you take. That feeling, of already being healed, is the key to making your prayer effective. This brings us to an important truth: the subconscious mind does not respond to the words you speak, it responds to the feelings you generate. When you pray, your job is to convince your subconscious that the desired outcome is already a reality. How do you do that? Through emotion. Feel the joy, the gratitude, and the relief that you would experience if your prayer were already answered. These feelings are the language of the subconscious, and they are what turn prayers into miracles. Now, some might wonder, how can I feel something I don't yet have? The answer lies in imagination. Your imagination is the most powerful tool you possess. It allows you to step into any reality you choose. When you pray, use your imagination to create a vivid mental picture of your desire fulfilled. See it in your mind's eye, hear the sounds, and feel the emotions. If you can imagine it clearly and feel it deeply, you are planting the seeds of your miracle. Another vital aspect of prayer is persistence. Too often, people give up when they don't see immediate results. But prayer isn't about instant gratification, it's about alignment. Sometimes, the results are immediate, and other times, they unfold gradually. The key is to remain steadfast in your belief, no matter what the outer world shows you. Think of prayer as planting a seed. You don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You water it, nurture it, and trust that it will bloom in its own time. One of the biggest mistakes people make when praying is to focus on the problem rather than the solution. If you're praying about financial difficulties, don't dwell on the lack. Instead, feel the abundance. Imagine the freedom and peace that comes with having all your needs met. Speak words of gratitude as though your abundance is already here. This mental shift is crucial because whatever you focus on expands in your life. Let's also talk about the importance of gratitude in prayer. Gratitude is a powerful force that amplifies your belief and accelerates manifestation. When you give thanks for what you desire as though it's already yours, you align yourself with the vibration of receiving. Gratitude transforms your state of mind from lack to fulfillment, and in that state, miracles happen naturally. It's equally important to silence doubt. Doubt is the enemy of belief and the biggest barrier to effective prayer. When you pray, don't let contradictory thoughts creep in. You can't pray for healing while doubting that it's possible. You can't pray for success while feeling unworthy of it. Doubt creates a split in your mind, and a divided mind cannot manifest. Replace doubt with faith, even if it feels small at first. Faith grows with practice, and every time you silence doubt, you strengthen your belief. You might also wonder, how do I know if my prayer has been answered? The answer lies within you. If your prayer has been answered in your mind and heart, it will manifest in your outer reality. You don't need to see it to believe it, you need to believe it to see it. This is the paradox of faith: it requires you to trust in the unseen. But when you do, the unseen becomes seen. When we talk about the art of believing in prayer, there's another element that often goes unnoticed: patience. Prayer works on a timeline that isn't governed by human schedules. Often, we become frustrated when our prayers don't yield immediate results, and this frustration leads us to lose faith. But what if the delay isn't a denial? What if it's a process of preparation? Patience allows you to hold the vision of your desire while the unseen forces align to bring it into your reality. It's like waiting for a fruit to ripen. Plucking it too soon diminishes its sweetness. Additionally, it's important to recognize that prayer isn't just about asking for what you want. It's also a practice of aligning with divine wisdom. Sometimes, our desires are too small or limited compared to what's possible. When you pray with a sense of surrender, you allow greater possibilities to emerge. Surrender doesn't mean giving up, it means trusting that the answers will come in the best way and at the right time. It's the difference between trying to control every detail and allowing infinite intelligence to work on your behalf. Your environment also plays a significant role in the effectiveness of your prayer. Surrounding yourself with positivity, whether through uplifting words, supportive people, or peaceful spaces, creates an atmosphere where belief can thrive. Negativity, on the other hand, can erode your faith and weaken your conviction. Pay attention to what you allow into your mind and heart, as this shapes the energy you bring into your prayers. One overlooked aspect of prayer is the importance of clarity. Vague prayers lead to vague results. If you're unsure of what you want, how can you expect your prayers to manifest with precision? Be specific in your desires. Write them down if you must. When you articulate your prayers clearly, you create a clear path for manifestation. Clarity is the foundation upon which faith builds its strength. Another critical component is consistency. Prayer is not a one-time act but a consistent practice. Just as the body needs nourishment every day, so too does your spirit require the sustenance of belief. Dedicate time each day to immerse yourself in the feeling of your prayers being fulfilled. This daily practice reinforces your belief and keeps your mind focused on your desired outcome. Consistency transforms prayer from a fleeting moment into a powerful habit. Let's not overlook the role of humility in prayer. While it's essential to believe in your power to create, it's equally important to acknowledge the higher power at work. Humility allows you to balance confidence with reverence, creating a harmonious state of mind. In this state, your prayers become a dialogue rather than a monologue, a co-creation with the divine. As we bring this discussion to a close, I encourage you to take these teachings to heart and put them into practice. Prayer is not just an act, it's a way of being, a state of living in alignment with what you seek. It's not reserved for the devout or the pious, it's a gift available to every person willing to believe in the power within. So, the next time you pray, let your heart be full of certainty and your mind free of doubt. Approach your prayers not as wishes but as affirmations of the reality you are creating. And when you see the results, no matter how small or large, take a moment to give thanks. Gratitude amplifies the power of belief and strengthens your connection to the divine source. Lastly, let me remind you of this: every prayer is answered. Sometimes, the answer comes in ways you didn't expect. Sometimes, it comes as an opportunity, a person, or even a challenge that leads to growth. Trust the process. Trust that your prayers are heard and that the universe is always working in your favor. So, as you move forward, I encourage you to pray with belief, imagination, gratitude, and persistence. Feel the reality of your desires fulfilled, and trust that they are on their way to you. Miracles are not random, they are the natural result of faith in action.